Hey everybody who's here, how you guys doing so far? I'm realizing the mic probably picks that the typing up, my bad. Got about 10 minutes here before we start, everyone. 10 minutes. Make sure everything is still okay. We're on the Discord end. It looks good. All right. There we go. Hey Finn, good to see ya or hear from ya. Excited for a brand new week of curriculum with a whole bunch of opinions for higher ranks, right? I don't know if you got a chance to look yet, Finn, with opinion 6. It's a fun one. Tigers are getting a chance to do some front kicks this week, talking about control. Ooh, a little under 10 minutes. Looking like 8-ish until we start. Hey Jack, how are you doing? Hope you had a good night's sleep last night. Ready for a good class today? Get some good exercise, get some good front kicks in. And Olive, you're right there too. Hey, how you doing? Got my handy dandy nice bag over here for some front kicks in just a little bit. Oh yeah. I was doing a lot of front kicks yesterday. Doing a quick karate workout here and grab the bags out, jab crosses, a lot of front kicks and roundhouse kicks. Making sure I practice both of those right at that snapping kicks, and then sure, Finn, you practice the push kicks before when we tie stuff. Olive's here too. Cool. Good to see both of you guys. I'm once again in another room. This might be a third room in 3 weeks, huh? I don't remember if we were in the big room over there for 2 weeks or if it was just once. Can't quite remember. Huh. Because if it was 1 week or 2 weeks, it would have both been the blocking set that we did, right? So kind of might have melded in my mind. But making sure I've got everything set up here off of the mat so we can get the mats all set up and everything in the right spot. It's our time looking like 5-ish minutes. Cool. Hey, Catherine and May. Got a lot of good Muay Thai practice in the other day too. Both when I was filming for this week, because if there's anyone here who's a higher ranking student, not in Tiger's class, you guys, if you saw the video, know that we've got some Muay Thai as our second part of our class. I was having a lot of fun hitting the bags and getting those techniques ready. Front kicks in. We get a whole bunch of kicks. We're going to see how many we can do today. You know, one of those things that umpires have for baseball. I know they've got like the strike and ball, but I'm pretty sure they have a pitch counter to it. Maybe there's no pitch count on it, but Be cool to have a little pitch counter, and then every time we do a front kick, click and get another count on there and see how many we can do in 30 minutes. Hey May, how are you doing? Has it been a good Tuesday for you so far? Good night of sleep, good breakfast? It was pretty cool seeing last week for the private lesson, getting a chance to show off those blocks. Boom, boom, yeah, was looking pretty good. Is that picking up? Does. If I slide my foot on the ground, I think it's picking up. Whew. It'd be pretty good for the sliding roundhouse kick and sparring. Everybody, you guys can hear the slide too. Good to hear. Having some fun, awesome. Make sure there's no messages on here. Looking like we're good. Just checking every once in a while on Discord, make sure no one's sending a message if there was any issue with getting onto the live class here. But so far so good, it's looking like everyone's set. We're down to about 3 minutes. I'll repeat it again a little bit. Make sure you guys have a little bit of space around you so you're good to practice, and make sure you don't step on anything or trip on anything. Now's the best time, ahead of time, getting everything set up. Ooh, we're approaching the middle of June. Man, these months have been going by fast. I don't know about you guys, but the last 3 months have felt like they've been like 1 month somehow. I still see things like referencing November or December of 2019 and thinking, oh yeah, that's like 2-3 months ago, right? But whew. We're closer to November 2020 than we were to November 2019. All right, we got about 2 minutes here before we start. 2 minutes. One second here. The joy of karate clocks. You guys can't tell where I am in the red room here. The front desk is to my left, and the training floor is right here on my right side with the mirror and everything. And so I was standing here, I looked in the mirror and realized that the 2 clocks that I've got in this room are a good like 3 minutes off. So I'm gonna go with this one that's right in front of me. 3:29, 3:29. That one's looking right. So whew, we'll stick with that one. We got a little bit over a minute here until we start. So it's 3:30, or a little under if it's 3:29, huh? Again, make sure that you guys have some space around you, that you are ready to get started here. That you're not going to step on anything or trip on anything, right? Make sure that you are safe here as we train, because we're at about 30-45 seconds until we start. Let me click off this, otherwise it is going to bug me. I can do it. Okay, perfect. All right, everybody, it looks like it is time to get started. So, We got a whole lot of front kicks that we get to do today. The word we're going to be talking about is control. Of course, we'll get to that in just a little bit here. But again, I mentioned it a couple times before, but make sure that you've got a space around you. Ideally like 5 feet by 5 feet, right? Something in that range where there's nothing on the ground. You know that you're going to be safe as you kick, that no one's going to enter that space. Right? Make sure that you've got a safe spot around you to train in, okay? And then, as always, I'll mention it again, make sure you guys are drinking some water as these days get hot too. Drink it throughout the day. So, let's get started. Ready? Class, come attention. How do you guys feel today? Awesome, sir. Well, let's back to awesome. We're going to start with 30 jumping jacks. We're doing 15 regular ones and then 15 of the robot jacks. So, let's do it with me. Make sure you're counting along as we go, okay? 15 regular jumping jacks starting in 3, 2, now, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we get the robot runs, one hand up, one hand down. They're going to switch back and forth, and our feet are going to go forward and backwards. Ready? 15 of them, and go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. And you know what? I still want to warm up a little bit more. Let's get some bonus ones. We've got some jumping jacks called shuffle jacks. The arms are going to start here and they go out and they cover. Out and cover over like this, all right? And then our feet, instead of coming together, they're going to crisscross. Here, out, and then, ooh, you can go with the other leg in front the second time, and it's always going to switch, okay? So it looks like this when you bring them together. Arms cross, legs cross, out, cross, out. All right, 15 of them. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. But you know what? We've been doing a lot of these. I think we can go even longer. Let's pick one, your favorite, whether it's regular, robot, or those shuffle jacks. Or, if you can, you want to try these out, you can do super jacks, where you jump in the air and do a jumping jack. You jump, try to do a whole jumping jack in the air, and then land. Of course, make sure it's okay to jump like that with a parent who's around you, okay, before you start doing it. So, 15, your favorite jumping jack. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 5 more. 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. We got a whole bunch of bonus ones in there. That's feeling pretty good. Now, if you got to watch the video from yesterday, we have some crunches to do. We're going to go about 30 seconds. Remember with crunches, just go back so you can see me. I'm going to lay down. Make sure I do it safely here. You know how to do a break fall, you can. From here, I'm going to use my stomach muscles to pull myself up. If you want to substitute a sit-up, we come all the way up like this. You can do that as well. I'm just going to be doing crunches like this. We're going to go 30 seconds, okay? On your marks, get set, and go. Ooh, make sure you're keeping that stomach nice and tight. Get as high as you can with it. If you can only go a little bit up, that's fine. Squeeze the stomach muscles. See if you can get them a little bit stronger. It is almost summer. We want to have those washboard abs. We're down to about 10 seconds. Here we go. We're in the home stretch with these crunches. See if you can go turbo speed. A little bit faster. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and break. We'll stand back up. The next one was simple squats. We have our feet apart like this. We're going to keep our posture, right? That's number one. I want to make sure my head stays up. So I'm not doing this. That's just leaning forward right up to the side. That looks kind of silly, huh? All right, with a squat instead, I'm going to bend my knees, keep my hands up like this, and then stand back up. And I don't know if the mic is loud enough to catch both of my knees popping there, but I hope not. Either way, now you know. We got 10 of these, all right? Just 10 squats. If you want to, you can always go jump squats. But again, make sure it's okay with an adult to do it in your house first, okay? So, we're doing 10 of them. On your marks. Get set. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Oh, let's do a bonus 5. Why not? 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Ooh, there we go. Nice job, guys. I really enjoy doing squats. If you wanted to, you could always just take a break in the middle of the day. Not sure what to do. Might as well do like 50 squats, right? Make sure those leg muscles are getting nice and strong. Now, let's talk about the kick that we're working on, guys. We've got the front kick this module. And remember, the front kick, it's not just swinging our leg up, right? That's actually called a leg swing. If we get it higher, it's a good stretch. But for our front kick, the idea is we want to bring our leg into a chamber. We'll go over step by step in a second. Bringing it in nice and tight. We kick out for a strong kick. We bring it back, and we set it down. Before we go into all of that, though, we need to make sure we've got the balance. So, let's see. Can we control our body? Can we make sure that we stay upright through the whole process? Try this out with me. Hands up. When I say go, let's pick a leg up just like this, okay? And we're going to see if we can balance there for 3 seconds. Nice simple to start with. Ready? Hands up. On your marks. Get set and go. 3, 2, 1, and set it back down. Almost too easy. Other leg now. Ready? And go. 3, 2, 1, and set it down. Extra challenge to make sure we do. This, oh, that's not really picking our leg up too much, is it? You can see it barely came off the ground. You may not even be able to tell. This is the one I want. I'm getting that knee up nice and high. That helps me get a really high front kick. Let's go a little bit longer. 10 seconds. Here we go. Making sure we got the control of our body to balance it. Ready? Oh, I have to say go. Ready? 10 seconds and go. Pick that leg up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What comes after 2 again? Oh, 1. There we go. And 0. There we go. Awesome job. Making sure we test that balance out. Now, we're going to go one more, a little bit longer. Hopefully you guys are ready for this. We're going to go about 23 minutes. I need a little bit of coffee. I'm kind of tired. So I'm going to run out of the karate school, go grab some coffee, and I'm going to come back. And I hope you guys are still balancing, okay? 23 minutes. On your marks. Get set. Go. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going 23 minutes. Oh, man. That would be a really cool challenge, though. It looks like Dylan's joining us. Good to have you here. All right, next step with our front kick is actually kicking out in front of us, right? We've got to extend that leg. And when we do this, we want to remember that our goal is to kick with the bottom of our foot. If I was right here and I took my foot and I stomped like this, hey, that doesn't hurt me, right? But if I went like this and I took my toes, that might hurt a little bit, right? So I need to make sure that I kick with the bottom of my foot. You guys probably know this too, right? If you've ever stubbed your toe before, it doesn't feel very good. We got to make sure that it's the bottom of our foot that we're kicking with. So we bring that knee up. That's step 1. Step 2, we kick out in front and bring it back in. Then step 3, we can set it back down, all right? So from our ready stance, bring your knee up. Make sure your toes, and you can see them right here, I'm pulling them up towards my shin. Ooh, this is not good where they point down. I want to pull them up towards my shin. I kick out in front, then I can set it back down. Again, ready? 1, 2, making sure there, and then 3, I'm setting it back down. All 3 steps are really important. All right, now, when I say go, we're going to do all 3 steps. The first one, chambering up. The second one, kicking and rechambering. The third one, setting it down. Ready? All 3 steps, and go. There we go. Make sure those hands are staying up. If you need to, you can Velcro them to your chin, right like this. Or what I was doing a lot when I was learning how to keep my hands up was, I would grab my gi top like this. My instructor told me, grab onto the lapel of your gi and hold on to it. That way when I kick, look at that, I can't use my hands to balance myself. I just have to use my body. So that's some pretty good tips there. When I say go, do that whole kick. Ready, and go. Good, ready, and go. And go. If you haven't already, see if you can try with the other foot. And go. And go. You notice I'm facing different directions? If you want to do that too, you can. And go. Just make sure, of course, that you're not going to accidentally hit anything. And go. And one more. Go. There we go. Awesome work. Let's get to talk about that word real quick, and we'll jump into some front kicks in a second. So, Find a spot, kneel down real quick for me, sit down somewhere, make sure you can listen, you can hear very well. The word we're talking about is control, having power over ourselves. And we're going to talk about both control of our mind and control of our body. Now I want to talk about control of the mind first because our mind is in control of what our body does too, right? So it's a really important thing to have control of. And with our mind, we're going to experience through life, through our day, through weeks, through months, different emotions, right? I'd say raise your hand. I'll trust that you guys are raising your hand in the right times here. If you've ever felt angry before, raise your hand. If you've ever felt sad before. If you've ever felt happy before. Right? We're going to feel these. And especially I want to hone in on that mad one, is sometimes we're going to feel angry. But we want to make sure that we have control, and it's not the anger that has control telling us what to do. Some of you guys might know, some of you might not. I have a younger brother. Not super young anymore, 25. But still, when we were growing up, we weren't always super happy with each other. We would get upset at each other every once in a while, right? So one day he drank from my Pokemon cup. I still remember that. And I got really angry. And our goal here with the control is to make sure we have control of our anger. If I didn't, then I'd probably shout, right? I get really angry at someone, like, I hate you, I never want to talk to you again, when that's not true. So, 4 steps, super quick. Let's talk about them. We're going to practice them in a second. But if I get angry, the first thing that I need to do is I need to stop whatever I was doing. If I was stomping on the ground, I need to stop. And the second thing, I need to be really still. So I want to stop and be still. The third thing I need to do is try my best to smile. Right? If I'm really angry, it's not going to look like this. Right? I'm going to have this scowl on my face. So if I'm angry, I want to stop, I want to be still, and I try to put a smile on my face. The last step is taking a couple of breaths. Deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. And again, we're going to practice all those in a second, but again, stop, be still, smile, and then take deep breaths, okay? Let's practice these kicks again. Everyone, find that spot where you can stand up and get some kick practice. Make sure you got that space around you. So, having control of these kicks with our body, sometimes we're going to do things really quickly, right? If I'm cleaning my room, I better make sure that I do that relatively fast. I do it correct, everything goes in the right spot, but I don't want it to take all day. Some things I'm going to do slow. I think the example that I used, if you watched the video from this week, is writing my name. I want to make sure I do that slowly to make sure that I do it correctly, right? That's having good control over my writing. So I'm going to either say fast or slow. If I say fast, you're going to get that nice quick kick. If I say slow, you're going much slower at that slow motion kick, all right? Here we go. Into that sparring stance, that ready stance. Fast or slow. Ready and fast. And fast. And slow. Oh man. And slow. And fast. And fast. And fast. And turn another direction. Fast. And slow. And slow. And fast. Oh, there we go. And fast. And one more fast. There we go. Now, I mentioned we're going to practice them. I want to do that right now. So again, jump on back in here. Let's talk about control again. Super fast. Let's see if we remember. First thing, if I'm angry, I need to stop. Second thing, I need to be still. Third thing, I need to smile. And the fourth thing, I need to make sure that I take these deep breaths. So let's practice that together. I want you guys to make your angriest face. Angry body language too. My hands are in these tight fists. I'll send these. Shoulders are up high too. It looks like I'm angry, right? Even angrier, right? Now, first thing, we need to stop. Whatever I was doing, stop. I need to be still. Let's practice putting a smile on our face. There we go. And then finally, 3 deep breaths. In through our nose, out through our mouth. And on that first breath, I try to remember my shoulders too. If I was angry, put a smile, but I want to let it fall down. You want to use your hands too? All right, we put the smile on, we can go. Deep breath. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm already feeling a lot better just from taking these deep breaths and trying to collect myself again. So again, whatever you do, make that angry face. First thing, stop. Second thing, be very still as you can be. The third thing. And then the last thing, in through our nose, Out through the mouth. And see if you can hold it for a little bit. Breathe in through our nose. Keep holding it. Don't breathe out yet. And there we go. We can breathe out at the very end. That's us showing really good control over our mind. Making sure that even if we get angry, which will happen at some point in our life, right? We have the control and that anger does not, okay? Let's practice some more kicks. Here we go. Everyone jump back here. This time, I want to see if we can do a couple kicks in a row without setting our foot down. Oh, it's going to take some control of the body. Especially if, hey, I don't have anything around me to balance on. If I was using this bag, it's easy enough to leave my leg out there and then, there we go, there's the second one. And I could do like 1,000, 1,000,000 until I just couldn't stand anymore like that. But if it's right here in the middle and I do my kick, there's nothing for me to lean on. I might fall forward. So, here's my secret. Ready? I'll turn to the side so you can see. We're going to control our body and make sure that it's standing in a straight line. See that? My head is right above my shoulders, which is right above my hip, which is right above my knee and my ankles. Then I can kick, and my body is trying to stay right there the whole time. It'll allow me to do a couple kicks. Ready? Hands up. Chamber up. And kick. And see me come back in. Kick again. There we go. Here we go again. Whoa. Kick. That time I put it back down. I'm going to try it again. 1 and 2. There we go. Sometimes we might not do it. Sometimes that foot might come down. That's okay. I'm still practicing. I'm still getting better. Now, when I say go, we're going to do those 2 kicks. One right after the other, trying to not let our foot touch the ground. Okay? Ready? And go. 1, 2. Sometimes I find it helps when I go a little slower to really control my movement. And go. There we are. And again, ready? Go. Oop, I was leaning back too much. There we are. And go. Excellent. One more time. Ready? And go. Excellent. All right, those are our 2 kicks. Now, is our next test with control of our body. I'm going to say go. And I want you guys to do as many kicks as you can. Once I say stop, you're going to stop those kicks wherever you were. So maybe I heard go, and I'm kicking right, boom, boom. And then as soon as I hear stop, I'm going to bring her right back down and try to get to that ready stance, all right? On your marks, get set, go. Kick, 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 as many kicks as you can do. Make sure they're nice and sharp, and stop. There we go, making sure to stop as quickly as you can, making sure you have control over your body. Again, ready? And go. Kicking, kicking, keep on kicking. As many kicks as you can do, and stop. Oop, trying to bring it back down. Ready, go, stop. Ah, that was a fast one. Go, stop. And go. Keep on going. Keep on going. And keep on going. Keep on kicking. How many can you do? Super speed. Kick, 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 and stop. Ah, there we go. All right. We got another round here. On your marks. This one's going to be exactly 10 seconds. On your marks. Get set. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Ah, there we go. All right, final one, final one. I like doing bonus ones today with those jumping jacks, with the squats too. Let's get some bonuses in here. All right, on your marks. Get set. And go. Keep on kicking. How much can you go? Go, 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 go. Kick, kick, kick as much as you possibly can. 3, 2, keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, and stop. Ah, there we go. We're definitely getting into that 100 range of kicks, as many practices as we can. All right, everyone, come back in here. Take a seat for me. Make sure you can hear. I want to talk about control a little bit more. Now, we had talked about control of our mind primarily, right? About what we're thinking about and making sure we have control over our emotions. But control of our body is still really important too, right? I need to make sure that my body's doing the right thing at the right time. So, for example, if I'm practicing karate, for the most part, I'm going to be upstanding. I'm going to be practicing those kicks. But, hey, let's say that I'm in the car. Is that a great time to be practicing my kicks? Probably not, right? I'm going to have to be doing something different. If I'm in line at the grocery store, right? I've got one person, two person in front of me. I'm standing way back here. Oh, I guess I should be a little farther apart than that, but, right? If I'm in line at the grocery store, I'm in line somewhere, I need to make sure that I'm standing really still. Right? That's not a good time for me to be spinning in circles like this, right? I need to make sure I have control of my body is doing the right thing at the right time. If I'm ever playing soccer, hey, it may not be a good idea to stand perfectly still like this. I'm probably going to be on my feet running, either getting ready to pass the ball to a teammate or waiting for a teammate to pass me the ball. Maybe I'm the goalie, I'm getting ready to block the goal, right? Either way, I'm making sure my body's doing the right thing at the right time, and that's me having power over myself, having power over my body, having control of my body. So that is our word, is control. Let's get a little bit more practice with these kicks. Are you guys ready? Let's take our steps back here. This time, I'm going to say high or low. And you got to do either a high kick or a low kick, right? Self-explanatory. But it's control of our body, because we might really want to do a high kick. That might just be the best feeling in the world when I kick as high as I can. But there's going to be times when I need to do that low kick too. So we're doing what we need to do. Showing good control of our body. Ready? And low. And low. And low. And high. And high. Now, I don't know if you notice, I'm going to be switching my legs every once in a while. It'd be a good idea to practice both. Ready? And low. And low. And low. Ooh, that was kind of a medium, huh? Low. There we go. And high. And high. And high. And high. Don't forget, we still want to have control of our leg, that I'm not just letting it swing down, but instead, rechamber and then set it down, okay? And high. And slow. Oh, getting both drills together. And low. And slow. And high. One more high. Woo, there we go. Nice job, guys. Getting some great practice with those kicks. Now, here's a really cool thing. You can actually help practice this control of your body. You can practice controlling your kicks just about anywhere you are. Maybe I'm watching a TV show, and in the middle of the breaks, I'm going to stand up, and guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to practice balancing. Controlling my body. There we go. It's going to help me with that kick, right? Because the better my balance is, the better my kicks are going to be. If I'm really bored, oh man, I went for a walk with my family and they stopped and they're social distance talking to someone else who's 10 feet away, and I don't know what to do. Oh, hey, I'm going to practice my kicks just by balancing. Oh, right? Finding ways that I can practice no matter where I am. Final steps of practice here. I want to do 30 seconds of your best front kicks, okay? Super sharp, hands are staying up. We have a good chambers before and after the kick. Making sure our posture is good too, right? I don't think I said that. So 30 seconds, our best kicks. Here we go. In that sparring stance, on your marks, get set, and go. Remember, the best kicks may not always be the highest ones. I may have to go about body level here to show my best. Go. Sorry, I don't have to say go. We're just doing 30 seconds. So you can keep those hands up, touching the chin, holding the gi. There we go. Last 5 seconds. Everybody keep going. 3, 2, 1, and great. Wherever you guys are at, nice work with those kicks. Making sure, as long as we're doing our best, we're getting some good practice, right? Keep practicing your best. Your best is going to get better. I guarantee it. So, that is all we've got for today, guys. We talked about control, right? Controlling our mind. Making sure that if we ever found ourselves upset, we were angry, it was following those 4 steps, right? We have to be still. We have to stop what we're doing. We have to be still. We have to make sure we try and put a smile on our face. And that might be tough, right? Even if we're really upset. Maybe I'm in the car and my brother's like getting ready to poke me. Or he's almost poking me. Or he's looking out my window and that upsets me. True story. Making sure that I try and put a smile on my face. It'll make me feel better. And then finally those breaths. 3 deep breaths. In through our nose. Out through our mouth. It helps relax us, right? And then control of our body, making sure it's doing the right thing at the right time, whether I need to be really still at the moment, or I have to be running around, or maybe it's time I'm supposed to sit down, making sure I'm showing that good control, okay? Other than that, with tip testing next week, just show me some front kicks. Some good front kicks, hands up. I would love to hear kios too. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in today. In terms of announcements that I got for you guys, you may have heard that California's given gyms the green light to reopen. We're still waiting for final confirmation from the city in YOLO, but we do have a target date of next week, Wednesday would be the 17th, to have an opening. You can hear more info about how we're making sure everything stays safe. We'll send out an email, as well as post on Discord as soon as we have that all laid out for you guys. But again, waiting on final confirmation from the county, and that could change, so, but target on the 17th. So, that's it. Let's come to attention. Ready? Time to promise time. Everyone raise your hand. Repeat after me. I promise to be a good person. To be a good person. To put knowledge in my mind. To put knowledge in my mind. To put honesty in my heart. To put honesty in my heart. To put strength in my body. To put strength in that body. And to make good friends. Make good friends. Let's come to attention and let's bow out. Class dismissed. Awesome work, guys. Give yourself a quick round of applause, a pat on the back. Thank you guys for joining. Look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye, guys.